At the Moss Deep Research Center, the world's largest quantum supercomputer was simulating the history of the universe. Suddenly, the entire system collapsed. The processor cores melted down, not from a virus, but crushed by an unfathomable mass of external data. An alien brainwave had inadvertently swept across the network. The data was so infinitely complex that our most advanced hardware shattered trying to decode it. A single, fleeting thought, heavier than the entirety of human history. Tracing the frequency, satellites pinpointed a single source, not from deep space, but from a perpetually frozen body of water in the Sinnoh region, Lake Acuity. The extreme climate here is not merely natural weather. This sub-zero environment is actually a massive ecological coolant system designed to dissipate the heat of a biological machine operating at the bottom of the lake. Thermal scans reveal the truth. 200 meters down, there is no underwater volcano. There is only a tiny biological mass, radiating cognitive energy equivalent to billions of burning neurons. Welcome to the zone of absolute silence, the domain of the entity revered in legend as the being of knowledge. Introducing Uxie. Its size is the perfect deception. This entity, barely 30 centimeters tall, carries the burden of the entire history of space and time. Let us analyze this cranial structure. The enlarged head mimics a superconducting neural network, while a human brain utilizes only a fraction of its capacity. Uxie's brain operates at 100% permanently, processing quantum equations in milliseconds. The red gems on its forehead and tails are not ornaments. They are crystalline data drives. This is where Uxie stores every memory, every thought, and every secret of existence since the birth of the universe. It doesn't just observe the present. It simultaneously calculates millions of future scenarios and analyzes parallel dimensions. Its understanding is absolute. But the greatest biological question is, why are those eyes always closed? It is not sleeping. It is a defense mechanism, not to protect itself, but to protect us. History proves that humanity always seeks to claim absolute knowledge. When an exploration drone inadvertently breached this sanctuary, it triggered a catastrophic reaction. The machine was programmed to collect specimens, but you cannot capture a concept. When the perimeter was breached, Uxie was forced to break the containment protocol. The eyes open. There is no physical explosion, no shockwave throwing debris. Uxie's wrath is terrifyingly silent. When that gaze falls upon you, it projects an inverse brainwave. It directly attacks the very architecture of memory. The machine suffers a terminal data overload, crushing its own processor core. But what happens if the target is a living, breathing creature? This ability is known as amnesia. It doesn't make you bleed. It severs every neural link in your brain. Anyone who looks into Uxie's eyes has their identity completely erased. You will forget who you are, forget how to speak, forget your family, and ultimately, forget the instinct to breathe. A punishment far crueler than death. Once the threat is neutralized, the protocol is re-established. The eyes close, sealing away the radiation of knowledge. Absolute knowledge is not a comforting gift. It is a burden that organic brains cannot endure. Uxie closing its eyes is an act of profound mercy toward our fragile world. Yet, Sinnoh legends state, despite the danger, it was Uxie who bestowed intellect upon humanity at the dawn of time. As Uxie took flight across the ancient skies, it sowed the seeds of understanding, from the ability to create fire and tools to mathematics and language. It turned a tribe of wild primates into a civilization. Today, analyzing Uxie's dormant brainwaves is opening a new era in medicine. If we can decode its frequency, we may reverse memory loss and restore damaged human minds. Its body is a perfect machine. Its brainwaves automatically counteract gravity, maintaining a state of permanent levitation, immune to any geological upheaval. And if driven into a corner, this creature will not hesitate to use memento, draining its own life force to deliver a desperate, crushing blow that utterly shatters the willpower of any invader. Uxie demands no worship. It builds no monuments. It simply exists, a silent witness to the rise and fall of history. Inside that tiny skull, billions of years of cosmic evolution are being recorded and analyzed every single millisecond. The brain of the universe, the creature bearing the Creator's greatest gift, which is also its most solitary punishment. There are biological mysteries humanity should never attempt to copy, because to know everything is to lose the magic of discovery.